back to Talkback TV. I'm your host, Taylor Lewis,
I'm Jay Rucker.
and he is a proud member of the men's basketball team here at VSU. Today, we will highlight his life and learn a little about him. But before we get started, we're going to play our famous game called Song Association. With Song Association, I give you a word, and you come up with the first song that comes to your head. You think you got it?
I got it.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, so the first word is fly.
Fly. Lifestyle by Rich Homie Khan.
How's it go?
Living.
How's it go?
Okay. Living life like I literally can't even think of the words right
Okay.
now.
Money.
Money. Money to the Grave by Drake.
How's that go?
When I die, take my money to the grave.
Okay. Bright.
Bright. Shine bright. Diamond by Rihanna.
Okay. How's it go?
Shine bright like a diamond.
Okay. Party.
Party. Party Girl, but I don't know who it's by.
Okay, it's fine. How's it go?
But she just moved to LA. Go
Okay.
to you.
Okay. Love.
Love. Love Don't Change by Jeremiah.
Okay, go. Sing it.
All right,
But when
girl,
it hurts, I can make it better.
Yeah, I was gonna sing the verse, but
What-
okay.
Sing the verse. Sing the verse. What's the verse?
Girl, I still kiss your head in the morning.
Oh, that's my song.
Like you breakfast in bed while you yawning.
That's a good one. Okay. You actually did very, very well with this game. So proud. Did you know we was gonna do this?
Nah,
No, you didn't.
I did.
Okay. So, with that being said, I'm sure we already did the icebreaker. We broke the ice. So now let's learn about you and what got you here. So how did you start the game of basketball and how did you manage to get here?
I've been playing basketball since I can remember. I think I started when I was like 3 or 4. And ever since then, I never, put down the ball. I tried all other sports, football, baseball, but I never loved them as much as I love basketball. So it's just been my life since a kid, and I've always been good at it. So I've always thought, like, if you're good at something, continue doing it. And I just wanted to, biggest goal was making sure my parents didn't have to pay for college. And so I just worked hard every day just to, get to that point, and that's how I got here today.
Why VSU though?
It's a crazy story. I played 3 years at a smaller Division II in Georgia, and you never really thought about VSU. I knew people who went here. One of my AAU coaches actually played here, but I never thought that I would be here. And then it was just time for a change, so I entered the transfer portal. Had all these schools, still never VSU crossed my mind, and I was actually getting ready to commit to another school, and the assistant coach at the time called me like 2 days before I was going to commit and was like, we need to get you on a visit here fast. And I came on my visit, fell in love, felt like it was a place I could call home. And 2 days after my visit, I committed to VSU and never looked back.
Oh, that's a good one. So you are one of the 4 returners.
Yes.
So you have a pretty much new team, like if you really look at it in retrospect. So how's that feel being one of the 4? Is there a new culture that's established now? Are you training the new players, the VSU culture? Like, how is that being the one of the 4 returners?
It's not that different. 2 of our new players have already played in GSC.
Mm-hmm.
So they're used to how we play, and they know a little bit more about us. We have a lot of JUCO transfers who are really good athletes, like really good players. So it's just, the biggest thing is all buying into what Coach is telling us. And so, I mean, we've been practicing now, and everyone's really buying in. So, like, we've come together as a team. Like, we're really close. And I don't think anyone doesn't want us to win. So there's nothing, like, that could really stop us at that point. It's been a great transition. I know we do have 4 returners. All 4 of our returners are good players and great leaders. So it's been easy for the new guys to fall in line and get with what we're trying to do here. So, I mean, we have great guys, great returners. We have a great coach. So it's just all on us at this point now,
What is y'all's culture, y'all's motto? What is something y'all rely heavy on as a team?
Brotherhood. I mean, we rely heavy on playing off each other, like, energy bouncing off each other. So, I mean, there's always going to be a day when someone's going to have a bad day. You don't know what people are going through in their life or, like, in general. So we always have to pick each other up. And that's what our motto is, like, bounce back off that one person. Like, if one person come in down, okay, we got 10 other guys who are energetic. So that person, sooner or later, going to have to be energetic because the whole team's already energetic. So that's our big motto, is bounce off each other and stick together, like, because times are going to get rough. You can't turn your back on each other. You're a family now, so we got to stick together. So that's our biggest motto.
So I know that you said about you never know what someone's going through in their personal life. How do you juggle being an athlete and your personal life, being at places mandatory, but having to be able to fit your friends and family in, having to be able to just schoolwork, just day-to-day living and being an athlete? How do you handle that?
It's harder than you think. A lot of people think it's easy, but it's not. I think the best thing you can do is you're going to disappoint someone at some time. I mean, so you just got to be okay with that. Like, you're going through a lot you never know. Like, you have practice at this time, weights, then you got to be at class, you got homework, and then, people's birthdays are coming up. You're going to have games. You're going to miss that person's birthday. So, like, they're going to be disappointed, but at the end of the day, it's what you signed up. And, like, you got to have the people in your circle who know what your goals is. And if that's the case, it's going to be fine because sooner or later they're going to be like, all right, you signed up for this. You're trying to get to this point, and they're not going to be as mad as you really think. They're going to be disappointed you missed that event, but after 4 years, you're going to be at all those events.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
So somebody walks up to you and says, I want to join the VSU men's basketball team. What do you tell them?
Are you ready to compete? Are you ready to run until you feel like you're going to puke? Are you ready to, put aside all the social activities? Because, I mean, we're bought in and, like, we're ready to – our goal is to win a championship. So if you're not ready to put things aside to win a championship, I don't think you're ready to join the team, in my perspective.
And you have your upcoming season, and I know you're talking about winning the championship. But what games are you looking forward to this season?
All right, so I'm looking for November 5th. We play Florida State at Florida State.
Oh, that would be
So
good.
that's a big game. I'm looking to that. And I'm from Atlanta, and our first 2 games are in Atlanta at Clark Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
So I'm looking towards to that. I have a lot of family there. And the biggest game I've been circling since last year is West Georgia. I don't know. They beat us twice last year. 3 times, actually. They beat us in the tournament, and they were talking crazy. So I can't wait for that game.
We know that over the few years, the men's basketball team has battled some things, struggled in certain areas. What are you looking forward in this season? What are your expectations for this season? Because, of course, we can't worry about the past. We worry about the present. So what are you looking forward to?
What I'm looking forward to is, like I said, we have a lot of good players. So no matter what lineup our coach puts out there, we have people who can score, who can defend. And I feel like it's going to be fun because no matter, like, there's only a certain amount of people who have, or teams that have what we have.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we have over 7 guys that are over 6'5". And on any given night, we can switch the lineup and have 4 or 5 people on the court that's 6'5" plus playing and can all, like, ball out. So I feel like it's going to be fun watching people panic to see what's going to happen, like trying to game plan to handle all of us. I mean, the 4 returners we have are all great players, over 6'5" too as well. And so people know what we can do, but I don't think they can stop what we can do. And, I mean, if they do, we got something else that's coming back. So I'm excited to play. It's my last season. I playing with some of my brothers, I call brothers, so it's my last go-around. I'm excited just to see, people, see how people play us and see, what comes out of it.
So I know that you said this is your last year, and I know every athlete's last year is going to be an adjustment because you want to end good, and then the post-athlete stage is hard. when I did the post-athlete stage, I had like a little identity issue because I've been an athlete all my life, and now I'm giving podcasts to other athletes. So what is your adjustment going to be like? What's your end goal? What are you going to do post-graduation?
So right now I'm in grad school. So I mean the goal is always to play professionally.
Mm-hmm.
I mean I've had a couple people say I have a good chance of doing that, but I'm not set on that right now. I mean if opportunity comes, it comes. I want to be a teacher.
Okay.
That's my big thing. I want to be a teacher. I want to teach high school history and coach. So I mean if I do not play professionally, the goal is to teach high school history and be a basketball coach. I mean, so I won't be away from the game as much. I probably won't be playing, but at least I still get to stay around, and I want to impact kids' life in a positive way. So that's the goal.
So it's like giving back.
Yeah, giving back.
You were given so much to give back.
Yeah, I had a teacher who was my basketball coach who changed my life. So, and I love history, so that's why I decided to be a high school history teacher.
How did he change your life?
I mean, as a history teacher, you have those teachers who just walk in, put on PowerPoint, and that's your class. But this teacher, he showed that he cared about his students, and I've never seen that. So I was like, that's different. And then he was my basketball coach, so I spent a lot of time with him, and got to talk with him on a daily basis, and pick his brain. So that changed my life. He was always a positive impact, a good role model, and that's just, I want to do that to kids now. I feel like kids need that. So
that is true. Kids need guidance. So we're talking about athletics and athlete after, still having that post-grad topic. Do you feel like you playing this sport has held you back from certain things when it comes to future or when it comes to career or anything?
Nah.
No?
I feel like this sport has done more than held me back, It's taken me places I never thought it would be. It's given me opportunity to meet people I never thought I would meet. So in reality, I think if I didn't play basketball, I don't know where I would be. Like I said, my history teacher and coach changed my perspective on what I want to be in life. So maybe if I didn't play basketball, I would have been something I didn't love and want to do. So I feel like it helped me more than hurt.
Okay. To every athlete, there's growing pains. Not every day is a good day. Growing up, you look up to athletes. Who's an athlete that you look up to?
I'm a big LeBron James fan.
I feel like everybody is, right? Everybody, LeBron.
So, you can't knock LeBron. He's a great husband, a great father. He gives back to his community. So what else would you want from someone who has millions of dollars? So and then it's just the era I grew up in. When I was a kid, I turned on TV. There's LeBron James playing every night. So that's who I really looked up to. I guess you could say I looked up to Kevin Durant too. Maybe it's just because we're similar, body frames. So
Oklahoma City KD.
Any KD.
Any KD. Okay.
I used to just study his game and just the things he did. But the biggest is LeBron. Yeah.
Okay. So what would you tell your younger self today?
To never give up. There's gonna be times where you wonder why you're doing this. I wonder every day why I take my 5th year.
No, for real.
My body's hurting, but never give up. You're doing this for people. Your family is proud of you. You have a niece who looks up to you or adore you. So keep going. It gets hard, but at the end of the day, it's all worth it. So
that's really good. Well, Jay, thank you so much for letting us interview you and getting to know you. But you're not going to get out that easy. I know you said LeBron, so I'm going to give you a few options. LeBron versus Michael Jordan.
LeBron.
Okay. LeBron versus Kevin Durant.
LeBron.
LeBron versus Kobe.
LeBron.
There's only one right answer, and unfortunately, you were wrong.
No.
So, buzzer. So why you say LeBron over Kobe?
I mean, Kobe was a great scorer, in my opinion. He was a great scorer. But LeBron is an all-around player.
Yeah.
Like, he scores, fills the stat sheet in every way. I mean, Kobe was the dog. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he was great, and rest in peace, Kobe. And he's one of my top 5, but I'm going to always go with LeBron.
Okay. You could pick from any team in the NBA. What 5 players? Who's going to be your starting 5?
All right. My point guard, I'm going to go with Ja Morant.
Okay.
I got to have Steph, too.
Okay.
So they can play together. I'm definitely taking LeBron.
I was going to say I would have thought that would be your
I'm
first.
taking Giannis.
Okay.
And I don't know. The 4th is hard. It's a lot of good players out there. I guess I'm going to have to go with Devin Booker. I got to go with Devin Booker.
He's just so, But, yeah, we could go. Okay, that's a good team. What NBA team do you think has so much potential to be good but is not?
The OKC Thunder.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, it's not that they're not good. They just have a lot of young players right now. And so they don't have any veterans to, lead in a certain way. But they've been balling lately, so I feel like in a couple years or 2, if they get the right pieces, they can make a run.
Thank you so much for letting us interview you and being able to hear from you and see your side of viewpoints. Now, the LeBron versus Kobe thing, we might have to talk about that once the camera's cut because, But be sure to tune in to every episode of Talkback TV. Thank you, Jay, for letting us interview you. I'm your host, Taylor Lewis.
I'm Jay Rucker.
Thank you.